34.7. I think 34 pounds, 7 ounces. The main thing I was struggling with was just self-discipline. It's easier to go to McDonald's or whatever and get fat. I try to cut calories and do the whole calorie in, calorie out thing on my own. Wasn't ever too successful.
First things first, I like to just have guys start out and just say exactly, how much weight it is they've lost since getting started. So what's that number look like for you, Doug?
215, 180.3, 34.7. I think 34 pounds, 7 ounces.
34 pounds and 7 ounces. That's in 12 weeks flat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome,
And
man.
I lost, I think I lost 36 or 37, but I just gained another pound or two back. So probably just diet, not getting enough fiber, all that good stuff. So,
Just a little bit of water weight fluctuation or something like that.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
that's awesome. Man. Well, dude, can you walk on everybody just like through the process of, maybe what exactly it was that you were struggling with before joining DK?
Um, the main thing I was struggling with was just, I mean, self discipline. Not not having the discipline to just go out buy some chicken. It's easier to go to McDonald's or whatever and
Yeah.
get fat, but you know, in the long run, you feel better after you cook chicken every day, and you know,
Yeah.
so that was my biggest struggle. Discipline.
Yeah. Just the discipline around the food and diet, it sounds like.
Yep, and exercising. I mean, not waking up in that snooze alarm, being like, I'll do it tomorrow. Doing that for a year, you're gonna put on some weight.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, of course, right? And I guess in terms of how we helped you, I mean, what did we do to help you just like overcome the self-discipline with the diet and the self-discipline in general?
um, I mean, there's a lot. What are you asking for there?
Really, any of it, man. Like, what do you feel like it was that we did that helped you, overcome that and actually end up losing that weight?
Um, a couple of things. I mean, one of the main things is being part of, you know, like a team almost. So that's definitely people holding each other accountable for what they say they're going to do. So on top of that, the coaching, Chris. I mean, Chris is awesome. He kept me on top of my modules. I'd be behind like 4 or 5 days, maybe I think a week once, and he's like, "Hey man, don't forget to do module 9." It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, and yeah, module 12, that last one, I I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch it until this morning. I don't know, got a lot going on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. No, you're good, brother. You're good. And I think honestly, like you're kind of showing the reality of the situation where it's like, hey, even when you go ahead and you join something like this and you commit to it, at the end of the day, you still need the accountability, right? Like you still need somebody in your corner to hold you to it and make sure you follow through on the commitment. There's this idea of like buying power, like can you actually buy something? And then also buy in, and those are different, right? So you can buy something but not be bought in, and having the accountability allows you guys to actually not just buy something, but actually be bought into the process and stay accountable to it and do what you say you're going to do. And I think one thing that's important to kind of share with everybody is um, what had you maybe tried before to lose the weight?
be honest with you, I mean, I'd pick up, you know, I'd try to cut calories and do the whole calorie in, calorie out thing on my own. It wasn't ever too successful though.
Hmm. Hmm. And I know obviously that's a big part of what we do here too. So maybe what about like calories in, calories out, and how we approach it? How did it make it easier for you?
Really, the quality of the calories that you're getting
Mhm.
was. So I would look at the protein. Protein's that's the big one of the biggest takeaways I've gotten from the program. That's it comes with the chicken, man. Like you eat like seven point something, 8 ounce, say 8 ounces of chicken, you're full for a good part of the day. Throw some fruit on top of that. That's not many calories. Instead of just going to Burger King and being like, all right, I'm gonna get a junior Whopper for X amount of calories and I'm good. It's like, no, you got to look at the protein. Start putting good stuff in your body. That's so that was kind of what keyed me in on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it helped you a lot with, hey, just actually staying full this time when you do the calories.
Yeah.
And not just feeling like you're starving yourself or anything like that when you actually do the restriction like maybe you had in the past.
Yep.
That's
It's
awesome.
100% it too.
That's awesome, man. And I guess for you, like if you had to kind of summarize, like what would you say has been the overall impact uh, of working with us for you?
I'm a better man. I mean, you know, I feel better. Um, I'm better for. I'll go as far as to say I'm better for everybody around me.
Yeah,
I have a better mindset. I think more of myself, so therefore, I'm going to try to help others a little bit more too. So,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, um, that definitely be the biggest impact.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I feel like it just allows you to just show up and be the best version of yourself.
Yeah. Oh, and work on a better version of myself every day too. So it's
Mhm.
I'm
That's
not
great.
going to say I'm the best version of myself that I can be. I'm not yet, but I will be. That's the mindset.
That's great, man. That's great. And one thing I like to close out with on these is just, if there's somebody that can maybe resonate with your situation and they feel like they can relate to you and maybe some of the stuff that you were struggling with beforehand, like why would you tell them that they should go out and take action and actually make a change in their life?
Because you may think that you know more than what you actually know. So it's better to just go ahead and take the steps, get it done, and I don't know, make yourself a better person through the process. I mean, no matter what you think starting out, you're going to come out the end of the pipeline a better person. I mean, if you're doing everything that y'all are saying, you do all your modules, you journal, you're tracking all your stuff, doing all your workouts, holding yourself accountable. I mean, you're going to come out a better person.
That's great, man. That's great. Well, dude, I appreciate you being here, man. And obviously, like, we've loved working with you, and you've been such a high energy guy in the group too. Like, you're in there all the time, like talking crap and pushing guys. You're like, look what I did. What are you guys doing? So, you're like a rah guy in the group. So it's fun to have you, man. It's been great to work with you, brother. So I'm super, super happy for you, super proud of you, and I appreciate you taking the time to do this because obviously, these interviews inspire other guys. So I appreciate you, brother.